guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Moyofore. Today I want to talk about a movie that I saw on YouTube, yes, and to think that this channel is actually on YouTube. I just discovered this channel. I will share it in the description below. So there was this man called Animashaun, a renowned boxer. He was an award-winning boxer back in Nigeria, and he felt he could travel outside the country, to get a better career, to boost his career and all of that, which he did. He went to New York in the United States with the hope that he would be able to bring in his family into the States as well. But he was unlucky and he fell into a trap which made him end up in jail for more than 2 decades. Now, back in Nigeria, his family, wife and 2 children, a boy and a girl, definitely after 25 years, what do you expect? Would have grown up, right? So this movie starts DEDE, Gabriel Afolayan, Bimbo Ademoye, Stella Damasos, Bimbo Manuel, Ngozi Ezeonu, Nobachion. Talk about faces that you grew up watching and enjoy watching. Those were the faces in this movie. Just so depressing that the male child, now acted by Gabriel Afolayan, who was Ayochukwu in this movie, was not a rascal, but he just did not have a goal. He just did not have a bearing. He always worked with just the bad boys in town. Every slightest opportunity, he brings up trouble. Okay, on the other hand, Anu, who was Ayochukwu's sister, had a friend where she was hustling. Let's just put it that way. She was hustling. Their mom had a shop where she was selling groceries, and they've just been managing that way, ever since. Animashaun was able to return to Nigeria. So after Animashaun returned to Nigeria, he discovered that his mom was dead. He tried tracing his family because it was like he wanted to reconcile with his family and all of that. I pray this does not happen to anyone. But do you think a 25-year-old separated marriage, do you think they can come back together? I will leave you guys to answer that question. But that was what happened in this movie. Definitely 25 years is a long time. Coupled with the fact that the family back in Nigeria never heard from the man. Ngozi actually moved on in a way because she found solace in another man who has been kind of like supporting the family. Now, I'll leave you guys to go watch the movie to see how it ended. I enjoyed watching the characters. It's been a while I saw Stella Damasos and it was just a breath of fresh air seeing her in this movie and in the capacity that she acted. Emma, oh God, was actually in this movie. I forgot to mention him. I think this is probably the first movie I'm seeing where he acted. Yes, the role of parents in the family, whether the mother or the father, is very, very important. That the absence of the father in a way kind of affected the routes that kids, when the father was present, things probably wouldn't have gone the way they did. The role of parents, and God never made a mistake when he created man and woman for the institution of marriage. There is a reason, for order, most important, for protection, for guidance. So personally, I felt that this movie touched on the institution of marriage. You will know that it was not rushed. Like, I was that conscious. Like, do you know how, I'm not going to be specific now, but do you know how you watch some movies and do you just hear the same song all through? No, that was not the case here. The soundtrack per scene, right, or per emotion was just perfect. That was one thing I liked about the movie. Another thing is the standard. I mentioned the cast of the movie. Seasoned actors were used as cast in this movie. Of marriage, what family stands for. It also kind of touches on forgiveness. Now, let me break it down. There are situations where we just need to pause and hear the other side of the story before we come to a conclusion. That was something that Ngozi and our daughter Anu never did. But I loved the fact that at least there was someone with an opposite opinion, right? I would love the fact that Ayochukwu kind of like thought differently. But now let me ask you, are they trying to tell us that there is a way women think? because, or maybe it's just a coincidence that it was Ayochukwu that thought differently, right? It was Ayochukwu that thought differently in this situation to say, you can never tell. Let us hear him out, right? Let us ask him what really happened and how it happened. Anyway, guys, that for me is enough. I think the moral, the aspect that touched on marriage and family for me was enough reason for me to share, just for us to be reminded the role of parents in the life or lives of their children. Thank you all so much for watching my review. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and share my video if you can. Let me know what you think about this movie in the comment section below. The title of the movie again is Gone, and in the description section you will find the channel where I watched as well. Till my next video, remember, God loves you. Bye.